Welcome to Nebraska, huh? We were going to have the meeting in Hawaii this year, but we decided that we were told by the Nebraskans for Peace that the weather would be better here than in Hawaii, so we decided to come here instead. Well, I want to thank you all for being here. My name's Bruce Gagnon. I work for the Global Network Against Weapons and Nuclear Power in Space, and my face is so cold my lips are hardly moving. And I'm from Maine. We're going to start out with the guy that was just making a lot of noise, Frank Cordaro, who lives in Des Moines, Iowa, and he's with the Iowa Catholic Worker Community. They come here protesting all the time. So he's going to kind of set it up for us a little bit. Welcome, Frank Cordaro.
Really grateful that you are here with us today. I want to speak about the many other people have come before us. And I want to start with the crowd that came out here in 1959. A.J. Muskie, Carl Meyer, Catholic worker, Eamon Hennessy, Catholic worker, Barbara Swamley. No, that isn't it. Barb Swam. Right. Marge Swam. Yes. And about 15 other people were arrested a few miles west of here at a prototype ICBM. Protesting the nuclear arms race. And 4 of those folks ended up doing 6 months for that protest. And those are the ones that started protesting out here at Offutt. And in the 70s, in the early 70s during the Vietnam War, Father Jack McCaslin led hundreds of folks right out here at this main gate protesting the Vietnam War. And in the late 70s, we started a campaign to stop the arms race here. And hundreds of people have followed in our footsteps, crossing the line and protesting. The peak of that coming in 1985, when Bishop Morris Dingman hosted the first Faith and Resistance retreat. And in February, in the middle of a snowstorm, 600 people showed up and 250 of them crossed the line. That was during those heady days of the 80s when the whole world was aware of the nuclear arms race, thanks to Ronald Reagan and the maniacs in the White House. And I want you to know that people have been faithfully coming out here, protesting at least twice, 3 times a year, many of us from the Catholic worker communities around the country. And every time we cross the line in recent years, it's amounted to a prosecution. They take trespass rather serious out here. In between 1980 and now, I have crossed the line here 8 different times. And each time I've crossed, they put me in jail for 6 months. They call that deterrent. So far it's worked. But this is a new era and a new moment in the campaign here at Offutt Air Force Base. Because back there in the 80s and the 90s, this was simply the Strategic Nuclear Command. That's right. They were in charge of all of the strategic nuclear warheads that this country had and all of the systems. That was back then. This place is a far more dangerous place today. And that is why you are here with us today. Because it is not only just the Strategic Nuclear Command, it is also the command for space. And as we are all fastly learning, with the addition of space in the command, this place here not only controls all the strategic nuclear weapons, but with the component of space, every war-making capability that this country will project into the world, from the lowest level secret service special agents things they do and who knows where, to all thermonuclear warfare, will be operated right out of this base. So that's what makes this a new moment. And we are so glad to have so many people from all over the country, from all over the world, to come and expose this place. Now is the time for this movement at Offutt Air Force Base to take ground and hit the space with peace instead of war. And you're going to help us amplify the meaning of what often is all about, because once you figure out what they're doing here, we'll figure out what they plan to do in the 21st century. And we'll have a beginning understanding of what kind of a peace movement we got to develop and create to confront it. So as for one who's been here for 30 years, and I want to be here another 30 years if it takes that long, I say thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Frank. We'll be here. That's why we're here today.